Alrighty, good evening, TikTok. It's your local Crusader here. We are continuing on where I left off in Genesis 45. Joseph reveals himself to his brothers. Now Joseph could not restrain himself before all those who stood by him, and he cried out, "Make everyone go out from me." So no one with him, while Joseph made himself known to his brothers. And then he wept aloud, and the Egyptians in the house of Pharaoh heard it. And Joseph then said to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Does my father still live?" But his brothers could not answer him, for they were stunned in his presence. But Joseph said to his brothers, "Come near to me." So they came near. Then he said, "I am Joseph, your brother, whom you sold into Egypt. Now therefore do not be grieved or angry with yourselves, because you sold me here. For God sent me before you to save life. For this is the second year of famine in the land, and 5 years still remain, in which there will be neither plowing nor harvesting, for God sent me before you to preserve you as a remnant of the earth, and to sustain you as a great remnant. So now it was not you who sent me here, but God, and He made me a father to Pharaoh, and lord of all his house, and ruler throughout all the land of Egypt. Hurry then and go up to my father, and say to him, Thus your son Joseph, God made me lord of all Egypt. Come down to me and do not tarry. You shall dwell in the land of Goshen, and you shall be near to me, and you and your children, and your children's children, your sheep and your oxen, and all you have. There I will provide for you, lest you and your household and all you have come to poverty, for 5 years of famine still remain. And behold, your eyes, and the eyes of my brother Benjamin. See, it is my mouth that speaks to you. Therefore you shall tell my father of all my glory in Egypt, and of all you have seen, and you shall hurry and bring my father down here. Then he wept on his brother Benjamin's neck, and Benjamin wept on his neck. Moreover, he kissed all his brothers and wept over them. And after this his brothers talked with him. Now the report of it was heard in the Pharaoh's house, saying, Joseph's brothers have come. So it pleased Pharaoh and his servants well. So Pharaoh said to Joseph, Say to your brothers, do this, load your conveyances and depart. Go to the land of Canaan, bring your father and your households, and come to me. I will give you the best land of Egypt, and you will eat of the fat of the land. Now you are commanded. Do this and take carts out of the land of Egypt for your little ones, and your wives. Bring your father and come. Also, do not be concerned about your goods, for the best of all the land of Egypt is yours. Thus the sons of Israel did so, and Joseph gave them carts according to the command of Pharaoh, and he gave them provision for their journey. He gave all of them to each man 2 changes of garments, but to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of gold and 5 changes of exceptionally fine garments. He also sent to his father these things: 10 donkeys loaded with good things of Egypt, and 10 mules loaded with grain, bread, and food for his father for the journey. So he sent his brothers away, and they departed. And he said to them, See that you do not become angry with each other along the way. Then they went up out of Egypt, and came to the land of Canaan to Jacob their father. Thus they told him, saying, Joseph your son is still alive, and he is ruler over all the land of Egypt. But Jacob's mind was completely stunned, for he could not believe them. But when they told him all the words Joseph had said to them, and when he saw the carts of Joseph had sent to carry him, the spirit of Jacob their father revived. Then Israel said, It is a great thing to me that my son Joseph is still alive. I will go and see him before I die. And that is Genesis 45.